Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 133 of WCW. I am Swarls, and we are almost ready to book Wrestle War 1996, an event that we don't have a comparison for because it didn't happen in real life, but we're doing it. But we are not as close as I thought we were. I thought we had Go Home, Nitro, and then Wrestle War, but we got to book a Saturday night first. Also, it's only Sunday, so we got a little bit to go here. Also, I've realized that I completely overbooked this pay-per-view. Since we added the women's title finals, and I did in fact put a trios titles match on the card, since we added Super Astro and Super Astro Ray Jr., and their third is going to be Super Pinocho. So we added that. We now have 10 matches on Wrestle War, which might be too many. Someone might get cut or moved to the pre-show, but we'll see. All right, emails. Car Ule is fully fit. Thank God. Yeah, Trios is on the chopping block for sure, especially since it was added so late. Because, like, the other stuff, like Kobashi Takada, obviously none of the top matches. I would say the things on the chopping block are, like, Atlantis, Jerry Lynn, but Atlantis has been really good. Trios match, Dean and Dan versus Blue Demon and Skida. That's another one where it's like, I don't know. We'll see. Does PCO work still? Right now in 2026? You know what? I don't know. I haven't really heard anything from PCO since he left TNA. He might be doing stuff for Maple Leaf Pro. Who can say? Someone would have to watch Maple Leaf Pro. I'm sure someone's doing it. Surely we have some Canadians in here supporting their home promotion. He just showed up in MLP. Perfect. There you go. I knew someone would know. Koyovan, are you Canadian or are you just watching MLP for the love of the game? I'm from Winnipeg. Okay. That checks out. Oh, Ray Ray's back. Let's go! Now we can book a go-home match. Since I've been having to do weird angles. House show and Kanto, 3,000 fans. Okay. Well, Robert, you're not going to like this, but you can watch it on myaew.com for free. I did watch the first episode, and I was just like, this sure is a Scott D'Amore booked wrestling show. This is absolutely that. Alright, no nights off. Where are we going? Where haven't we been in a while? Like for April, March, February. Okay, we got a couple of Februaries up here. Mid-Atlantic. Last time we went to the LJVM Coliseum. Okay. We're gonna draw 18-7. Alright, we're gonna go to the Capitol Center in Washington, D.C. Or excuse me, in Landover, Maryland. Make sure you're not using it. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, got a pape coming up. Just give me finishes. Just a likely. I'm not going to use that. Bit of a gamble. Obviously not. Alright, bad job, everybody. Terry Funk yelled at Lance Storm. Rick Martel yelled at Lance Storm. Bobby Fulton has been hanging out with Joey Maggs. Okay, great. Ron Simmons has a character idea. Training. Alright, not much going on here. I gotta turn this music down in my ears. Fucking Sonic Adventure gonna drive me crazy. Alright, let's do this. Still a better booking team than your TNA one. Leave Dixie alone. No, but they're bad. Oh, 84 last week. I've been so focused on the pay-per-view and Nitro, I have no idea what I'm doing on the show. Team Canada promo setting up Funk Bonita versus Brett and Owen later. Sure, Norman Smiley beat Bobby Eaton. Tatanka is not done with Ron Simmons. He's on the warpath now. Ooh, can I say that? Moreno and the Ring Ravers. Beat Diana Von Hoffman, Negro Casas, and Taka Michinoku. Mankind's blaming Austin calls. Okay, we started. We've got a seed in the ground on Austin and Mankind. Henry beats Steve Armstrong. Ron Simmons doesn't give a damn about Norman or Tatanka. Vampire defeated Chavo. Pierre's not sure what happened when. Yes, he was. Yes, the Wendigo got into Vampiro. Okay, great. Great, perfect. All right, let's do. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Yes, we ended the show with like everybody coming out. Although it's probably too early to do like the big 10-man tag, so we could probably just keep mixing and matching with the Canadians and the Team America guys. Like surely that's the way to book this. Tatanka. Oh, Tatanka is he still? No, Tatanka's out of this now, I think. Well, whatever. Let's do. Let's do an 8-man tag. Dustin, Dr. Death, Terry Funk, and Mr. WCW himself, Atsushi Onita, will take on Bret Hart, Owen Hart, Rick the Model Martel, and it feels weird to put one Quebecer in here, so is the last guy Lance Storm? Although Lance Storm is unimportant, so then that's gonna like ruin the match. Jock is well known. Alright, it's Jock. Alright. Yeah, look at all those sunglasses. See, you wouldn't think you'd have to wear so many sunglasses in Canada, but, you know, when the sun reflects off the snow, it's very bright. Noble, what's up? Alright, let me think about this. Because the Slamboree pay-per-view, Brett's going to be getting the title shot, so Brett probably needs to win this. Yeah, the Amazing French Canadians are going to get a rematch. Yeah, Canada definitely needs to win, for sure. I think Brett should pin... Oh, I don't know. Dustin Rhodes. And let's have interference on Dustin from Carl, since he's not in the match. No, not a bit about the snow. It's very bright. Very bright. Okay, everyone's cool with that. Let's do... You know, we've ended the show with a big brawl the last couple weeks. Let's maybe chill on that this week. But I will do a promo with the babyface team, I think before the match. So that would be Terry Funk. That would be Onita-san. Dustin and Dr. Death. These guys are just gonna yell and scream about Canada. You Canadians, you know, you think Canada's so great, why don't you go back? Wow, to me that people have finally discovered that Jacques is a weird fella. I think people have known, but it's just, I don't know. People aren't thinking about Jacques Rougeau a lot, you know? Alright. As far as Vampiro, I think we want to keep just, we want to keep getting the Wendigo gimmick over, so he's just going to squash another person. Oh, right, Fatu, an ice trainer here. Joey Maggs, you're about to get eaten by the Wendigo. Sorry, dude. This will be the storytelling match. Because we're telling the story of, oh, Vampiro is so powerful now that he has the Wendigo. Yeah, that sounds about right, Robert. Yeah, that's... that sounds about right. Alright. Tenryu. Tenryu at some point is going to get mixed up with the Coven. I have to figure out how I'm going to do that, but for now I don't really have anything. Let's do... I gotta do something with Austin and Mankind. Maybe Mankind is on like a little bit of a losing streak? Oh, he can lose to Tenryu. We can fucking kill two birds with one stone here. Also, like, sick match. I have seen people's requests for the Headhunters in the Coven, but like, I don't know that we need more people in the Coven currently. Especially like if Team Canada is going to become the top heel stable. I don't know that we need another giant heel stable on the same brand, but we'll see. Maybe if I take out Mankind, we'll do that. But right now, the plan is to keep Mankind in. Swirl says it's good ideas that get over. Oh yeah, because the chat always had such great ideas. You guys want to rewind 100 episodes to like the band? You guys want to talk about that? Alright, anyway. Tenryu's gonna win. This is gonna be a wild brawl. And no one's gonna help Mankind. That's gonna be like the story here. No help. No Kid Minion. No Vampiro. No Wendigo. He's on his own. Tenryu wins. Who was in the band? It was Jericho. It was Too Cold. It was fucking PN News. Who am I forgetting? How dare you call PN News a jobber? How dare you? Now you guys are just being mean. Anyway, backstage, Mankind. Upset. Probably sitting in a corner and rocking again, going like, where were they? Where were they? And then I think Austin basically just running back the promo we did last week, where Austin walks in and he's like, get yourself together. This is pathetic. You're sitting here crying like a puddle of crap. What happened to the guy I used to know? You know what? You know what? Let's give this 6 minutes. Maybe he slaps him. Maybe he slaps him and Mankind kind of gets in his face a little bit. Van Hammer! Yeah. No, Van Hammer sucks, for sure. He does suck. Yeah, that is true. Listen, I was working with the WCW 1992 roster. What do you want from me? That was who we had at the time. Mankind is upset after match. Austin tells him to get it together. Slaps him. Austin probably should bring Cactus back, but the plan is to turn Austin babyface, which means Mankind, at least for this pay-per-view, has to stay heel. But maybe they could have a match, and then after that, he could turn babyface. I'm going to do an angle. 3 minutes. I don't know that these guys are in the storyline, but we'll figure it out. Tatanka. Talking to Norman Smiley backstage. Both of these guys are going for a US title shot. So I think this is just a little thing backstage where Tatanka's like, listen, I like what you've been doing, but I want that title rematch. And Norman's going to be like, I hear you, dog, but Ron insulted me, so it's personal now. May the best man get the shot. And they do a handshake. Nothing crazy here. Norman and Tatanka promo. May the best man win. These guys might have squash matches if there's time. There probably won't be time. That might be the all they do this week. I need to figure something out. Who is better, Alex Wright or DJ Nova? Alex Wright. Alex Wright's got some pop. I'll give him that. What's he been getting in matches? Alex Wright. Oh, it looks like it is Alex Wright. It is, in fact, Alex Wright. Wait, now, hold on. In this match, Mike Bucci got a 65. Now I don't know. I gotta pick one. Alex Wright. Mike Bucci. Mike Bucci must have just been off in that one match. Yeah, no, he's better. Mike Bucci's better for sure. All right. Let's give them a promo, which I'm nervous about. Script it. Backstage. Pre-tape. Basically, the gist of this promo is going to be like, Last week, we beat Negro Casas in a trios match. Negro Casas, defend your cruiserweight title against one of us. Pussy. They probably won't say that last part, but that's like, that's the vibe, you know? To defend CW title against one of them. Great. I like how you're booking Nova in both of your saves. Yeah, he's getting a much bigger push in one than the other. In the other one, he's just like, yep, it's me. Nova, I'm here to lose on Explosion. You can have Alex Wright say the German word. Okay, now we're talking. Alright, you know what? Ron Simmons has been doing a lot of talking recently, and that sucks. And since the guys chasing him are talking, let's have Ron just squash somebody, you know? I'm sure he's squashed Todd Champion many times. Never? Wow. That's shocking. No, this is not for the US title. Thank you, game. Alright, we've got like half an hour still. What are the ladies doing? They have been having tag matches, as I've been one to do. Alright. Diane von Hoffman, can you talk, like, at all? Not particularly, no. Okay. Ron was asking for new opponents. Yeah, and he got him. Todd Champion. All right. Let me see something here. Let me see what managers do we have? Is anyone just kind of dicking around? Heenan, Bischoff, Harley Race. Is Harley Race managing anybody? Can I not see that from here? No, managing your clients. There we go. There we go. He's managing Dan. And I guess Dean for that matter. There are no heel managers on this brand, are there? That's weird. Yes, he's on Super Nitro. Yeah, he's on Super Nitro. And she can't be managed by Wendigo. That wouldn't make any sense. There are no heel managers on this brand. Huh. Interesting. Alright, well maybe we'll look for a manager for Diane von Hoffman after the show. But I guess until then, I don't trust her to talk, so... we're either going to do yet another tag match, or maybe Diane von Hoffman squashes somebody? She is unimportant, but with very more momentum, so she could have a match. I did her and Alda, right? That was like the first thing we did, right? Oh, we haven't done them in a singles match. Okay. Alright, there you go. I'll give them 8. It won't quite be a squash. Oh, I should set a winner. That would probably help. Then let's do after the match, we will have Diane von Hoffman continue the attack on all the... We'll send Cynthia out there to make the save. Are we just booking in a loop here and booking the tag match next week? Maybe. Who can say? I guess I booked a tag match because at the time I didn't know if I was doing Von Hoffman or Amy Lee, which makes sense. I wonder where Just Incredible is. You know, he hasn't come up in any searches when I look for people to hire, so he's got to be signed somewhere. He might be in WWF. He might be fucking Aldo Montoya. Let's see. I'm going to throw the chat a bone. I'm going to give them a Battle Cat match. He's still recognizable, of course. Of course he is. Let's see. Oh, Battle Cat and Shinobi. That's just some real, like, WWE Superstars 1995 ass match that we have to book. We gotta book it. Legally, I have to book it. Oh, I need another match aim. Vampiro and Joey Maggs telling a story. Mankind and Tenryu brawling. Ron and Todd Champion. That's... I guess Alda and Diane could also tell a story. Alright. Let's... Boy, what is the opening segment? I guess I kind of want to just open with Mankind and Tenryu, but I think the crowd has to be warmed up a little bit for a Wild Brawl. But nothing else is, like, making sense to me as an opener. I wish Squash was a match aim. It kind of is, but yeah. Let's move this down. Let's put this, like, down here. Yeah, these guys talking about Ron after Ron's match. Sure. Vampiro squashed a little high, but I think it's okay. Oh, let's play TEW with the tier 1 sub. Thank you, big dog. Oh, I want to book... Oh, I did not book those dark matches? Did I give up on those guys after one? Yeah, I did give up on them after... Alright, let's, I want to... So, Ice Train and Fatu, right? I don't really trust either guy on a singles push. But boy, it would be great if we found a tag team. So let's try Ice Train and Booker T. Maybe we could do like a fire and ice kind of thing. Let's have them wrestle... I mean, they could wrestle the Headhunters. I feel like the Headhunters would have to win, but that's fine. I'm just trying to find if they have tag chemistry. Then I also want to see if there's someone we can put Fatu with. Let's see. Who else is on this brand? Poppy Fulton. Koji. Not Ice-T. Oh. Listen, we're really taking a shot in the dark with this. Because what would I even make a team out of with these guys? But Bobby Fulton has nothing to do. Let's see if him and Fatu have Chem. What's the worst that could happen? And they could take on Bobby Eaton and George South. Oh, I got two Bobbies. Bobby battle. We will put Fatu over. Alright, see how those go. Okay, I don't know how this 8-man tag is going to do. Sometimes 8-man tags aren't great, so I'm going to give a modest guess here and say like an 86. Alright, we got a 68 here. Oh, I saw this note for chemistry and got really excited, but it was for Jim Ross and Bruno on commentary together. Damn, Bobby Eaton got a 70? Damn, maybe Bobby... And Bobby Fulton got a 60. Maybe I should try the Bobbies as a tag team. One's a face and one's a heel, but we could fix that. No chemistry bonus here either. Was really... Maybe I should just try Ice Train and Fatu straight up and then bring them onto TV as a tag team. I think there's something to the positive role model in the inner city youth team of Fatu and Chavo. Okay, but what if Chavo was Ice Train? Booker T almost as bad as in 05. Yeah, what do mod makers have against Booker T? That's two separate mods where it's just like, oh, you want to push Booker T? Too bad. Okay, no, this was the right way to open the show. Yeah, Booker T, you wish. Mankind and Tenryu, just having a random bagger. Just here you go, opening the show, Mankind and Tenryu beating the shit out of each other. And then a 79 for Austin telling Mankind to stop being a little bitch, basically. A 65 for Battle Cat and Shinobi. You know, for just a random cold match, that's fine. I will take that. Alright, a 50 for the Ring Ravers promo. I was worried about this. I thought this might be the case, and I was correct. So, maybe no more talking for Alex Wright and DJ Nova. Or maybe just one of them was bad? I would assume Alex Wright is very bad, and Nova might be okay. I'll have to look at their stats. A 56 for Alda and Diane Von Hoffman. Okay, alright, okay, great. But a 73 when the Hulk Hogan of the women's division, Cynthia Moreno, shows up. Now people care. Now they're like, oh, hell yeah, the big dog's here. A 77 for Ron squashing Todd Champion. That means one of them is good at squash matches. Probably Ron. That would check out. Ron Simmons was penalized for using a gimmick that is not suitable to a heel. Well, I should change his fucking gimmick. I don't even know what it is. Yes, a well-executed squash. We got the bonus. A 75 for Norman talking to Tatanka. I'll take that. That was better than when Ron was talking. An 80 for the Vampiro squash? Oh, people love the Wendigo. They love it. They love when he goes crazy and tries to eat his opponent. We got a 78 for the hype promo before the main event. $85. Okay, that's kind of what I thought for the main event, because it's an 8-man tag, and, like, you know, Dustin Rhodes is in it. Honestly, this side overall, kind of not doing great. Got a lot of 70s over here, and then Jacques Rougeau. But, you know, the hearts are out there. That's helping a lot. And the Canadian takeover of Saturday Night continues. $85. That's, I think I guessed an 86, so that's about what I guessed. That's fine. This was not a hot show. This was like we're establishing things. We're getting the Vampiro gimmick over. You know, we're establishing new talent. That's fine. I will take 85 for this show. They're not all bangers. Made $550,000. We gained pop in Quebec and Saskatchewan. Okay. The show rocked. I mean, listen, I liked it. We're doing new things, which I think, you know, the chat always likes. And hopefully the YouTube viewers. Or we're just like, I don't know, let's try some shit. Maybe Fatu and Bobby Fulton could be a tag team. I don't know. Only one way to find out. Prince Iakea is now a technician. Cool. And then we spend a bajillion on drug testing, as we do. All right, let's look for some managers. Show me to hire. I guess let's look at actual managers first, but we could always just ask someone to be a manager. But let's look at actual managers. And I want them to have charisma and be able to talk. That's like all that matters, really. Yeah, Colonel Adnan. Yeah, let's get him in there with Diane von Hoffman. That'd be great. Bear von Raschke, Burt Prentice, Bill Alfonso. Bill Alfonso would be real annoying. Bill Dundee. Bruce Pritchard isn't in the WWF? Oh my God. Brother Love. Yeah, WCW doing the Brother Love gimmick this late would be crazy. Like, that's such a... It's crazy how 4 years feels like such a long time back then. Like, 1992 and 1996 feel like different universes. But I'm listen. I don't like it, but I'm taking a long look here at Bruce Pritchard. He's got a little bit of pop. He can talk. He's definitely a heel. Saturday has no rich gimmicks. I suppose that's true. I don't know that we need them. I mean, there's Dutch. Dutch has less pop than Bruce Pritchard. Attitude Era the gimmick up, and it's not bad. Damn, Hugo Savinovich, 92 to 100. The hell? Jim Mitchell, this show is evil enough. I could just bring up Jim Cornette from fucking... I could call him up from Dev. Jim, get up here. You know, I could look through this whole thing, but I think we're just going to bring in Bruce Pritchard. His stats were really good. Robert Fuller. Yeah, the thing that's really leaning to Pritchard is he has pop. He has like 50 pop. None of these other people have pop. Okay, but like he can't be spooky because we have enough spooky. We have enough spooky. Oh shit, Sonny Ono. It's crazy that we haven't hired Sonny Ono yet. Just feels like he should be here, you know? Steve Corino's a manager? Yeah, no, it's Bruce. I want you to... Yeah, never involve ring work. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. I don't think he could be Brother Love either. Just, like one, I think you'd have to move on. And two, like, legally, I'm sure WWF owns Gimmick. So this, if we did have him do something similar, it would probably have to be the classic WCW thing of like, no, it's not the Big Boss Man, it's the Guardian Angel. Like, we'd have to do something like that. Yeah, Uncle Good. Yeah, something like that. It's not Brother Love, it's Pastor Kindness or something. Pastor Kindness, that's brutal. Oh, Ron Simmons gimmick. Boss Man had like 12 gimmicks. Ron, what is your gimmick? All-American Badass. I mean, that seems like a heel gimmick. Alright, we'll change it. He plays dominant. Alright, I guess he should just be dominant then. I don't know, what the fuck is Ron Simmons? He's just Ron Simmons. Ron. An all-American badass, but dominant. I would say that is pretty generic and safe. Reverend Loveless. That's really skirting the line. We would definitely have to run that by the lawyers. Like, WWF would definitely send us a cease and desist over that, but we might win. Like, I think anything with the word love in it, they're not gonna like. They're not gonna love, as it were. House show, 3,000 fans, Midwest. Cool. We can outlast them in court. Yeah, like, probably, but do we want to? for Brother Love? What was this Noah show? Too Cold in the main event. Hell yeah. They drew 14,000 fans for a Too Cold Scorpio GHC Junior title match against Ciclón Ramirez. They got Barry Horowitz working the opener? Hell yeah. What's Barry Horowitz getting in Japan? A 56? It's not bad. Alright, let's do this Go Home Nitro. No nights off. Location, you already know. Booking team meeting. Finishes. Finishes. A near certainty for Nobuhiko Takada. Somebody on this booking team wants me to switch the title. Somebody here is like, I got a great idea for getting the title on Takada. You know. Which one of you? Which one of you is it? A likely for Ron Simmons. That is the second likely for Ron Simmons, I think. It's got to be Tenru or Onita. There's no way these other guys care enough. Tigre Blanco wants to hang out. No. Hector Garza wants to hang out. Now wait a minute. Now I know it's 1996 and you haven't been caught crossing the border with steroids yet, but you know, this is a drug-free company, buddy. Hamada has been giving booking tips. Don't give them booking tips. She's never gonna book for us, man. Tell her, teach her to sell or something. Don't give her booking tips. Bobby Heenan yelled at Lance Storm. Skye yelled at Lance Storm. Bruno yelled at Lance Storm. Training. Liger did a silly game. Boy, usually after the training we're done, but we really needed this Kato Kung Lee Jr. angle idea. Alright, here we go. I don't know why I clicked this. Alright. So Ray's back. So I feel like we gotta have him and Dandy in a tag. Probably in something like the main event. And also, one of the things that was on my list for a long time for Wrestle War was Jumbo or Wagner versus Taz ? But I realized I don't really have any, like, I have to put Jumbo and Wagner in that match, so it has to be a tag match. So then someone has to be on Taz's tag team, which means someone has to join Catch Club. This is all stuff I did off camera. I did a bunch of looking for, like, guys that would make sense to team in Catch Club. And then it hit me in the face, as it often does. I have the answer on my roster. It's Dan Crawford. Dan Crawford's going to join Catch Club. So I think that's the first thing we're going to do, is we're going to do that angle where we're going to have Jumbo Dr. Wagner Jr. They're going to challenge Catch Club to a tag match. And then Nick Bockwinkel is going to come out and basically be like, you know, a tag match? Well, you know Takada's getting the shot. And, you know, Shamrock's off training for a fight. I don't know what tag team you guys think you're even challenging. And then they're going to get attacked from behind by Taz and Dan. So let's call this first part, like, hype. That's maybe they don't need to talk for 6 minutes. Maybe 4 is fine. And then for our second part, let's do surprise. is Taz and Dan. Attack Jumbo and Dr. Wagner Jr. Jumbo, Wagner, call out, catch club. Attacked by Taz and new member Profit. Alright, great. Yes, Shamrock has been in training for like 6 fucking months. It's so annoying. Yeah, it's a big fight. He's really got a, you know, UFC title. Alright, and then what else do we have to do? I guess we have to establish that Los Mercenarios are going to defend against... Because they lost last week to Super Astro and Astro Ray Jr. And I've decided that the third guy is going to be Super Pinocho, because he's also in a tag team with Astro Ray Jr., a tag team that has a lot more experience that I should probably be using, quite frankly. So... You know what? I think I'm just going to have that trio win a match. So let's go Super Astro, Super Pinocho, and Astro Ray Jr. Taking on, I don't know, three fucking heels. Taking on MS1. Chat, am I doing anything with Jado and Gato? Can I just throw them in this match? They don't have to lose. Fucking MS1 can lose. Jado, Jado, and Kato? Sure. Kato Kung Lee, of course, wants to hang out with the Japanese guys because he loves Kung Fu so much. Why don't you guys cook? We will give the victory to Super Astro. And then after the match, I'll have the winning trio be doing like belt motions, and then the champions will come out and fight them. I don't feel like booking that as 2 segments because who cares? So we'll just do 4 minutes of those guys fighting. Ooh, will that be too much of these? We'll find out. Super Astro fighting Super Pinocho fighting Astro Ray Jr. fighting Oro fighting Plata fighting Paulo Dantes fighting winning team belt motion. Trios champs come out and fight them. That is in fact too much. Okay, we're gonna take this down to 2 minutes. And then we're going to take this down to 10. And that should be 15 total, which should be fine. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, we have... I think Dean Dan versus Blue Demon and Skyda has to be officially, like, booked. But, God, do I not trust any of those. Well, we just, you know what? We literally just were like, oh yeah, Harley Race is the manager. So let's do like a 4-minute backstage hype promo where Harley Race, on behalf of Dean, who is standing there, And Dan, who is standing there, talks about Blue Demon and Skyda. Race types. Team Dan versus Skyda. Demon at pay-per-view. Okay. Great. I think I'm just gonna do a trios match with the, like, big 3 matches at the pay-per-view smushed together. Which would be Kobashi teaming with Ray Ray and Ultimo, crazy team, to take on Vader. I guess you could argue the tag titles would be one of the big 3 matches, but listen. Listen, I wanted to do this match instead. Taking on Vader, Takada, and El fucking Dandy. Now we're booking. Alright, world title, Kobashi. Good. Takada neutral? Takada neutral? I mean, listen, El Dandy has said he would put over Ray. I don't want to waste that here. That would be silly. And then not be able to do it at the pay-per-view. And I don't know that Vader will lose to Ultimo. Let's see if we can have Takada pin Kobashi. It can be tainted. That would be fine by me. Will it be fine by Kenta Kobashi? Okay, well, get him out of there. Let Nick Bockwinkel do it. Oh, he's cool. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, great. We have a lot of time to book still. Have I straight up done this? I feel like I have probably straight up done this match, but let's see. Have I done Stan, Arn, and the Great Muta against Kawada, Taue, and Liger-san? No. Oh, because, you know why? Because Holy Demon Army, like, just turned babyface. That's why. Okay. Sick. These are some sick trios matches. Alright, this is another one where we have to look at this. Tag titles. Good. 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 Great. Good, good. Everybody good. Guys, Kobashi's got to hold this title. We just did a bunch of shit with the title. Scott Steiner held the title for 1 day. we got to reestablish the belt. Alright, well, I think what I'm going to do here is, we will be changing these tag titles at the pay-per-view, spoiler, so I get, you know, we're always saying Taue doesn't win enough. Let's give Taue a win here, unless people complain. You know what? I need match aims. If I simply make this match 2 minutes shorter, I can make it a wild brawl, which should be very good. Alright, great. Panther. Panther is like the one guy that's not doing shit at the pay-per-view. So perhaps he wants to team with Jerry Lynn. To take on Atlantis. And Gran Hamada. So the real reason we can't put Takada, the title on Takada, is because he does not work for us exclusively, and he has MMA fights. So putting the title on him is like genuinely not a good idea. Like, I know we could change it before he has to leave or whatever, but, you know, one day he's just going to be like, yep, I have an MMA camp in a week. Wasn't Psychosis in this story? You know, I guess he was. And now he can be a guy Jerry Lynn pins. I'm going to tell these guys to tell a story. Lose the title on television in '96? Well, I guess that is when they start doing that shit. Scott hasn't had an MMA fight in a while. He's due. He's due. That's how they get you. Women. We should book the women. 2v2. I've done most of the tag matches. Maybe we'll do a mixed tag. Oh, I mean, once it gets to like, yeah, like what I think '96 is when they just start doing shit, like Ric Flair winning the title on Nitro and stuff. So we kind of are in that era now. But before that, it was like ultra super mega rare. 1 second, please. I believe that the cat would like to leave. All right, we're back. Is there a thing I haven't done on the show yet? No, pretty much all the major feuds are okay. We'll just have the women. Oh, but I don't want to do another trios match. So we'll just do it. We'll do a tag. We'll do a tag. Fuck it. Let's do Megumi. Pretty sure she teamed with Hokuto last week or the week before. So let's put her with Lady Apache. To take on Toyota and Kong. That's a team. I put all of them in it. I was a coward. All right. Kudo, good. Toyota. I mean, they're both gonna have good momentum. They went to the finals of the tournament. That checks out. I mean, Toyota is gonna win the title, so I think we should give Kudo a win here. We do pick your poison with the women. I mean, we could, but we have matches. We are at 87%. In fact, we are too high right now. Although we have time. All right, let's see. Before the main event, do we want the heels or the faces? Ooh, don't love either of those options. I guess the heels, if I have to pick. Heel team hypes up main event, which of course was Vader and L fucking Dandy and Takada. Yeah, let Takada cook. Not talking about Ken Shamrock. They're talking about Kobashi and Ray Ray. And Kobashi, Ray Ray, Ultimo. Okay. Listen, pay-per-views are also on your TV, okay? I don't want I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. But you go into the movie theater to watch a pay-per-view like it's 1988? No, you're sitting at watching it at home on your TV. It's a TV title. Are you still considering Ultimate Warrior? I don't think so. I think I came to my senses. I think I had a moment of clarity. We need like 20 more minutes. Jeez, okay. I thought we were closer than that. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. This match. 20 minutes. And then who can talk about their thing at the pay-per-view? Liz, Jerry Lynn? No. These guys? No. Oh, Holy Demon Army. Stan and Arn. Stan Arn and do I trust the Great Muta to talk? Yeah, I do. Okay. Stan, Arn, the Great Muta, talking shit about Kawada, Akira Taue, not Hokuto, and Liger-san. Lots of heels hyping six-man tags on this show. And then we still have 10 minutes. So we could squeeze another match on here. El Sagrado has very warm momentum? How? Sasuke? I mean, Sasuke at least makes sense. I don't know if I need a match aim, but let's just have Great Sasuke fucking go out here and like rip it up with somebody. Great Sasuke and Violencia. Go cook. Y'all got 10 minutes. Rip it up. Alright, that is somehow a Nitro. Somehow, against all odds, we've done it. Alright, what opens the show? Maybe we open the show with Sasuke and Valencia ripping it up. That's not like the worst idea. Actually, let's open it with this. That makes more sense. And let's have this. Let's like swap that with this, I think. Put this like here. I'm gonna take this and move this up here just to like spread the card out a little more. Yeah. No, Against All Odds isn't the other save, because the next pay-per-view is Lockdown. Right? Yeah. Yeah, it's Lockdown. It's not Against All Odds, it's Lockdown. Alright. This should be good. This should be a good Nitro. I don't know. 93. I don't know. Oh, a 56 opener. Oh, no one here is recognizable. I didn't even think of that. Shit. Oh, this is definitely going to be off the main card. Although, surely Oro Plata or Apollo Dantes are recognizable, right? I can't believe none of these guys at least have the momentum. I mean, I haven't been pushing them, but fuck. Okay, alright, okay. A 73 when those guys came out, so that's a good sign. That's a good sign. $74 for the women. Damn, we should open with the fucking women's match. Yeah, Toyota definitely be winning this title for sure. Honestly, I don't even think Kudo should have been the person that goes to the finals, but whatever. This women's match will probably go like second or third on the card, so it's not a big deal. A 64 for a Harley Race promo. I'll take that. $78 for a randomly booked Sasuke and Valencia match. Great Sasuke got 81. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. 81 for the Starn and Muda promo. I feel like this probably would have done better if Muda wasn't talking, but Muda's charisma and talking stats were high. So I don't know. Maybe he's just not over enough yet. 91 for this Wild Brawl 6-man tag. Hell yeah. Worst guy in the match was Liger. Well, it was a Wild Brawl. Yeah, that makes sense. I will take a 71 for a segment that has like this combination of people in it. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, like now that I see the photos of the people I booked together, yeah, this is insane. Jumbo and Wagner cutting a promo, then being interrupted by Nick Bockwinkel to set up a ploy where they're attacked by fucking Taz and Dan Crawford. A 78 for Panther and Jerry Lynn against Atlantis and Psychosis. Cool. Jalen got a 56. 88 for the heels, cutting a promo, even though Vader struggled. Main event. 89 El Dandy ruptured his spleen. You've gotta be fucking kidding me. Ruptured his spleen? Bro, that's a fake injury. He didn't want to put Ray over. He changed his mind. He's like, I can't, my spleen. Ooh, I would do it I would lose to Ray at the pay-per-view. Ooh, but my spleen. Ooh. Oh, yes, thank you, Nick. $89. Okay, lower than I thought, but I think the main event got hurt by the whole ruptured spleen thing. I think that's probably getting like a 95 otherwise. Burning Hammer got him crazy. Yeah, bro, he fucking crunched his spleen. Will be unavailable for booking for 47 days. 47 days is so long that it's like, do you strip him of the title? Do you make Ray the interim champion, which sucks ass? I mean, we can't even book him. He can't even show up at the pay-per-view to, like, hand Ray the title. He's, like, in the hospital. Only made $1 million. Gain some pop. Honestly, this might be just like a kick it to next stream thing, because I was already going. This might be too many matches on the pay-per-view, so maybe we just fucking take Ray and El Dandy off the fucking pay-per-view card. And we worry about it for next time. Yeah, 47 days is a long time. Anything over a month. But, like, it's over a month. And he already hasn't been defending it, so it won't have been defended in, like, 3 months. Drug test. El Dandy. El Dandy is injured and has an opinion. I hope his opinion is, like, Kenta Kobashi ruptured my spleen. You should fire him or whatever. No, he's still putting Ray over. He's sending me an email to be like, no, it's really my spleen. I actually did want to put him over. Oh. Silver Kane has signed a one-night deal with AAA. Okay. I guess we have Silver King on the short list. I don't remember why, but cool. A 6.6 rating for Nitro with 5 million viewers. Let's go. Alright, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to book the rest of Wrestle War. We'll book the other 9 matches. We'll see if there's any time left. I don't think there will be, but if there's time left, maybe we'll do like a, match for the vacant Cruiserweight title. And if not, we'll just do it on Nitro or whatever. If nothing else, Ray can just cut a promo on the show and it'd be like, I was supposed to wrestle El Dandy, but his quote-unquote spleen ruptured. You lost out on Silver King and went with Dr. Wagner. Okay, that's okay. Why does it say Silver King on the email? That's a great question. I was hoping one of you were going to tell me, because I don't know. House show, Great Lakes, 3,000 fans. Damn, Nitro is almost doubling up Saturday night for ratings. I know it's mostly because of that, like, insane deal we have in Mexico for the Nitro TV, but it's still wild. Alright, here we go. Wrestle War time. Three hours, yes, Super Nitro, music. Special set, 150. We could spend 250 easy. No nights off. Let's see. Do we want to do the pay-per-view in Mexico, or do we want to come up to America? Maybe split the difference, go like Texas or something. What would we draw in Mexico for a pay-per-view? About the same as we do on regular TV. I guess Wrestle War is not like a major pay-per-view. Whereas in the US, if we went to like the Southwest or the Mid-South, let's see, Mid-South, we would do 23,000. Southwest, 23,000. We just had Super Bowl here. Do I have any venues in Mexico that are like bigger than Arena Mexico, like in the 30,000 range? We go to Tijuana. Torreo de Caminos, Bullfighting Arena. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go to the Bullfighting Arena. We might sell it out. Finalize broadcasters. Give me some finishes. Please give me some finishes. Near certainty. Why has my music stopped? Oh, okay, there we go. Just thinking about it. Bit of a gamble. Alright, I mean, we got one finish, so I can't be that mad about it, but these were not great meetings. These were not great meetings. Octagoncito. Yeah, dude. Get back here. Mysterioso Jr. Hold on, we already let Octagoncito in. It's a little full now. Violencia and Taz got into a huge argument. Great. Plata and Dr. Wagner Jr. have bonded recently. Cool. Dan Severn brought pizza. Hey! Dan Severn kind of does look like a guy that would be on a pizza box. Just put a little chef hat on him. You know, hey, fresh on a pizza. Tony Schiavone yelled at Lance Storm. Training. Tenryu has been hanging out with Dean Malenko and is starting to be an influence on him. That's good. Right? That's good. Yeah, even if I had Inspired here, I don't know that I would use it on Wrestle War, but gotta use it eventually, but no, I don't have it. Wrestle War 1995, what a show it was as Steve Austin retained his WCW title over Stan Hansen. Brian Pillman defeated Sting by DQ. Oh, man. God, Saturday Night could use Sting so bad. Kobashi beat Misawa. God, what a loaded card this is. Bam Bam Bigelow beat Vader. Owen and Steve Regal beat Rick Rude and Marty Jannetty. Jumbo beat Terry Gordy. Sabu went to a double DQ with Dustin Rhodes. Well, some things never change. Cynthia Moreno, the GOAT, beat Bull Nakano. Ultimo defeated Negro Casas in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Woo! Woo! Alright, we start as we always do. Main event. For the WCW World Heavyweight title. Kobashi, Takada. Let me see something here. Your psychology, very good. Your stamina, very good. Takada. Your psychology, not as good, but his should be good enough. Your stamina, very good. Yeah, no, you guys go for it. "27 minutes. Open. Slow build. I have 2, 3. I have 3 near certainties. And a 4th. Oh, I have one here for Steven Regal. Oh, man. And I have a 4th if you include the Takada one. Oh, it is tempting to use the Takada near certainty. It's really tempting to use the Takada near certainty. Because we could change it back. Like, even before the next pay-per-view, we could change it back. Or we could do Takada Bret Hart, although they're both heels. Or we could move Bret Hart into, like, the Canada stuff and then give a random babyface a match, although we don't have a random babyface to give on that brand. Oh, I think Kobashi needs to retain. I think Kobashi Bret Hart means more if Kobashi has a strong title reign. You are short on babyface. Yeah, that's why Kobashi has to win. Because he's the babyface. I got heels for challengers. I don't have babyfaces. But he's going to beat Bret. I suppose. Well, we think he's going to beat Bret. Bret might have something to say about that. I don't know. I don't really like when you change a title just to change a title, although I do like you got to do it sometimes to keep people on their toes. But I feel like we kept people on their toes when Scott Steiner had the belt for a day. I think Kobashi needs to retain. Quad crowd, Big Vader and Ultimo Dragon. I haven't thought about who's winning this at all, but I feel like Vader kind of has to win, but also he has really buried Ultimo Dragon going into this, being like, I never lose Ultimo Dragon. He's a little piece of shit. I mean, the pop isn't that far apart. Oh no, but we wanted to do Kawada and Vader. No, Vader has to win. Vader has to win. Because I do think Vader should put someone over for this belt, but it should be Kawada. Ultimo had a finish? He did have a finish. Oh, it's a safe bet. But it is a finish. No, I want to stick to the plan because I think Vader Kawada for the Quad Crown is going to go crazy. And we have a Kawada near certainty that we can use when he beats Vader. Do I want to use one of my near certainties on this match? I think I do. It's one of the top matches. Okay, whatever, man. I mean, he's not winning, so whatever. I'm not going to change it. You know what? In fact, just so the game doesn't fucking yell at me, I'm just going to not put it there. No, Quad is the face. Holy Demon Army turned face. Stan and Arn are the heels in the tag match. That's why Stan and Arn are winning, so that it frees up Holy Demon Army to, well, specifically opens up Kawada to wrestle Vader. Next, I have Liger and Muda. I don't know that this will go this high, but I don't know. We'll see. Now, this is one I don't know about. Because the whole time I thought Liger would win. But Liger has not been, like, blowing me away since he came back. And Muto could probably use the pop. No, but Liger's a lot better. Yeah, Liger's better and more over. I should probably just go with Liger. Let's give him 20 minutes. Actually, what's Muto's stamina? His stamina might not be the best. No, it's fine. Sorry, Muto-san. Yeah, Liger just gonna win. Might use a finish on that, might not. Okay. El Dandy and Rey Mysterio. Skip that for now. Tag titles. Holy Demon Army versus Stan and Arn. I think this could actually be the match of the night. Like, I think this might get like 100, if we're being honest. It's got a shot. I'm going to have Stan Hansen pin Taue. Sorry, Taue, but the water's moving up. I was gonna have it be tainted, but like if I'm not having them go for a rematch, I don't think it has to be. Oh, I have an Arn Anderson safe bet. Oh, well then Arn Anderson's winning the match. Congrats to Arn. Crowd, Arn working the crowd. Okay. Jumbo and Wagner versus Taz and Dan Kroffat. It occurs to me as I book this match, I did not test Taz and Dan Kroffat as a tag team, so I hope that works out. Alright, this is going to stay short. I'm going to give this the storytelling match. And here's the thing. I don't want these guys to get pinned. But there's no way they can beat Jumbo or Wagner, so I think I'm just going to do the old manager disqualification finish. So I think we will do... Wagner could probably use the win, even if it is a DQ. So let's just do Wagner wins by DQ when he is attacked by Nick Bockwinkel. Stan is kind of decorating your WCW. He's in World Champ Quad Crown now too. Yeah, it's Stan Hansen. Atlantis and Jerry Lynn. This is another shorty. Mostly because Jerry Lynn has not been lighting my world on fire. These guys like 12. Atlantis simply wins. Trios titles. Super Astro, Super Pinocho, Astro Ray Jr., Oro, Plata, Apollo Dantes. Oh, I need to check that these guys are fucking... I just thought of that. I don't want the game to yell at me. Oro, unimportant, but more momentum. Plata, unimportant, but more momentum. Apollo Dantes. How are these guys unimportant? Jesus, at least they have the momentum. Alright. At least it can make the show. Trios. 12 minutes. Why don't you guys cook? I'm trying to think if there would be any reason for the babyface team to win. That would free up Oro and Plata, but the tag titles are about to go in heels, so that doesn't really matter. Yeah, no, I don't really see one. I think Oro is going to pin Super Pinocho. Okay, we're at 137. We still have 2 matches, but neither of them have to be that long, so we should be fine. 2v2. Dean. Dan. Skyda. Blue Demon Jr. "13 minutes. Tech Masterclass. Your winner of the match, Dean Malenko." And then last match, women's title. Megumi Kudo versus Manami Toyota. Let me check something. Unimportant, but... Kudo, she's recognized. Well, no, we can't go over 15 because Kudo... It'll say Kudo's being used too much. I was thinking, like, what if they went 20? But they wouldn't... The crowd wouldn't like it. CMLL Women's World Title. Let's go 12. Toyota's simply gonna win. Okay, the yellow's just because we have literally no promos. That's fine. Well, Manami Toyota just won the... She's the first ever... I mean... She's the first CMLL Women's Champion of this era. How about we do it like that? Let's have her be presented with the title. Title. Also weird that we're still just calling these the CMLL titles. I've never really thought of that. But I guess it's just going to be like similar to how Japanese titles have different names or whatever. Like, yeah, she's the IWGP Women's Champion. It's not the name of the promotion. Don't worry about it. I mean, I guess we should just do the thing with Ray Ray. Oof. Oof. Let's do... I guess storyline development, since we'll talk about El Dandy. 4 minutes. Script this. Let's send Bischoff out there with them. Basically, they're gonna just come out here, and I don't think we need to be cute about it or anything. Just coming out here. Sorry, folks, but, you know, light heavyweight title match tonight with El Dandy and Ray is not going to happen. El Dandy ruptured his spleen. He's in the hospital. So it's looking like he will be stripped of the Cruiserweight title. And, you know, tune into Nitro to find out more, because I don't have a plan currently. I don't know if we're gonna do a tournament or just a match. We'll think about it. We'll do that during Notepad time next stream. Promo explaining El Dandy is injured. Said he will likely be stripped of title. Okay. Oh wow, that brings us in. Wow, we don't need shit for promos on our pay-per-views. Let's do the old backstage hype promo for the main event. Will you vacate the belt during the promo under agent notes? I can do that, yes. Otherwise, I'll probably forget. That is a good point. Agent notes. Title change, I guess. And that would be CMLL World Light Heavyweight Title Worker none. Yeah, we want stripping him. Now I have to double check that that's the right title so I don't fuck everything up. Yeah, that's the right title. Okay, great. I mean, that is exactly 180 minutes, although I feel like we're kind of... Let's see, that's a storyline development. I gotta make sure we're getting the bonus. Storyline development, serious. Character development, and this one's hype. Yeah, no, we'll get the bonus. That's plenty. Alright, let's put this in order and then do a dark match. This is a tech masterclass. This is opening the show. And then I think you immediately tell people that El Dandy's not here. And then I don't think the women go second. I think they're going to be good. I think the match I have the least faith in is Atlantis and Jerry Lynn. And then probably the trios. And then, yeah, probably this match. Women are moving into the middle of the card. Holy Demon Army prior. I think that's semi-main. I think that's going to be really good. Although that does give us back-to-back segments when we have so many segments. Yeah, let's keep Quad Crown semi-main. Yeah, I think that's the pape. All right, dark match. Who all is left here? I mean, a lot of the women. Sasuke. I mean, Sasuke is fucking ripped. He should have a match. Let's do a dumb intergender 4v4 match. So, let's do El Sagrado, Great Sasuke, Akira Hokuto, and Lady Apache taking on the heel team. I mean, Blue Panther should be booked. So then I guess that means Black Warrior gets booked. And then they team... Oh, you know what? Chaparrita's been great for the women. Let's put Chaparrita on the card, especially because we're in Mexico. Sorry, Lady Apache. Panther, Black Warrior... La Fugitiva, and Dynamite Kansai. I'm going to have Sasuke pin Black Warrior. Alright, that's the PAPE. 100 or bust. That's the new... We're back to that. So let's see if we can do it. $78 for the dark match. I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah, outside of Dynamite Kansai and arguably La Fugitiva, like, these people are all just good. Opening match, 78. Dean and Dan were good. The other guys were there. Although I would say this storyline probably didn't have a lot of heat because the match got an 80, but the segment rating was only a 78. 75 for the Ray Ray promo. That's good. That's, I think, scripted and Bischoff interviewing helped. $80 for Atlantis and Jerry Lynn. Okay, all right. I was gonna say maybe I was sleeping on Jerry a little bit. No, it was Atlantis. Atlantis just very good. 82 for the trios match. I mean, that's over delivering for sure. Yeah, Super Astro, Super Vino. Well, really, Astro and Astro Ray Jr. Los Astros, as we call them. Although the Trios champs are getting numbers too. I guess that's why they're the Trios champs. If only I knew how to book Trios titles. But I, like every American that tries to book them, has no idea. Ooh, a 72. Oh no, yeah, no, we knew this wasn't. We knew this wouldn't be great. That's why it was, yeah, that's why this went here. That's fine. We're telling stories, bro. At least Dan and Taz didn't have negative chemistry. That could have really killed this. $79 for the women. Let's go. Let's go. Math's not really mathing, but I think, you know, we let that slide. Manami Toyota got her belt, and she didn't know what to do. They just handed her a belt, and she was like, oh, what do I do with this? 76. That what's going on with these reigns here, man? Mood has low morale. Crowd. I have to say, this entire Liger and Muda feud kind of, like, got over like a fart, man. It kind of bombed. Like, I thought these guys were going to be coming in and getting 90s and 100s. Especially Liger, because I've seen him get 90s and 100s. Okay, yeah, no, yeah, 98 for the tag match. Toshiaki Kawada has a gimmick that's getting stale. Toshiaki Kawada has a gimmick? That's news to me. Yeah, no, as I predicted, this was gonna fucking slap. This might be match of the night. Although, if the main event beat it, that'd be great. I would love that. 75 for these guys celebrating. Quad Crown. 100 for Big Van Vader and Ultimo. I did not see that coming. I mean, obviously these guys are both very good, but it's so hard to get the 100. I have so many matches that get they cap out at the 99, but these guys did it. 100 for Vader and Ultimo, and we still got a match left. $87 for the hype promos. And a 99 for Kobashi Takada. That is a hell of a closing stretch. 98, 100, 99. That is... Wow. Have you ever gotten a full triple? No. I don't think I've ever gotten more than one on one show. Honestly, I haven't got that many hundreds at all. You could probably count them on one hand. I know we got it for, like, the one Starcade tag match. What was that? Steiners or Flair and Arn, I think? Takada outworked the Golden Boy. Alright. I don't like the Golden Boy. I think there was, like, a random Nitro match that got a 100. But yeah, no, this rocked. This whole show rocked. Yeah, we got 100. I mean, yeah. And we didn't even have Ray and El Dandy, which also probably would have been another high 90s match. Oh, like a true 100, like 100 match, 100 reaction? No, I don't think so. That's also extremely hard. Address the locker room. I mean, Ultimo and fucking Vader had 100, so great. Is there anyone I need to, like, apologize to? I don't think so. I didn't really make any... I did not really rock the boat. Probably would have had to, like, hug Kobashi or whatever if I had him lose the title. And yeah, we might as well just go with the two main events. Great job, everybody. Everybody's happy. We made $4 million. I could have spent more in a set. I was looking at it like 250,000. No, it's fine. We could have. Pop recap. We gained a whole point in New England, in the Southwest, where we're now a capped out 99, in the Tri-State, where we're now at a capped out 99. Quebec, we gained a point. Manitoba, we gained a point. Loro Occidente, Sir, Tohoku, Chogoku, Shikoku, Hokkaido. Someday we'll get to this part of the screen. Someday we'll get fucking TV in Europe and Australia somehow. Haven't figured it out yet. Scrum time. You recently made a new signing, Gato. What plans do you have for him? Genuinely, we're gonna play it by ear. I truly do not know, dude. You have as good of an idea as I do. You recently made a new signing, Jado. Now, Gato, we're not gonna push him, but Jado, that's our guy. With Stan and Arn having won the CMLL World Tag Team titles tonight, are they going to get a lot of spotlight? They always get a lot of spotlight, man. I have a lot of faith. I truly have a lot of faith in them. That's just a shoot. When Tommy Toyota won the CMLL Women's World title tonight, should we be expected to have a long title reign? I kind of want to say we're going to give her a big push. I'm just going to say she deserves the opportunity. WCW didn't do well last month in the US market, with all your competitors putting on better shows. That's not true. I think It wasn't ideal. However, I think WCW will eventually succeed. Or I'm confident that we will turn things around. I mean, I'm almost certain we're going to win this month, so I'm going to say I'm confident we're going to turn things around. Wrestle War 96 is being considered a success. Yeah, it was a great show. Word is that Mike Atkins is extremely happy with life in WCW. Are you proud of your man management skills? I worked hard to create a great backstage atmosphere, so this is no surprise. He's a favorite of mine. Careful, man, when you're head of the company. I'm just gonna say he's glad he's having a good time. Because I know there's still a lot of people who are like annoyed with me from how bad the locker room was at the beginning of the year. So if I think I was like, oh yeah, the locker room's great, I think I would upset like 20 people. Or like 30. Because there are a lot of people, you know, even though we're not getting penalized for the toxic locker room thing, if you look at people's morale, a lot of people still have like, you know, negative for toxic locker room, negative for toxic locker room, negative for toxic locker room for like weeks. Hey, Brucey baby, you're a heel. Let's see. You are on Saturday. You are managing Diane Von Hoffman. Should he be a road agent? Does he have the skills to do that? Experience 100%. What's the psychology and shit? No, he should not be. No. No, you should not be a road agent. Alright, here's the thing. I know everyone wants him to be, you know, what was it, Brother Loveless or whatever. I don't think we could do that. But I'm thinking just like Brother Bruce, right? We could get away with that, right? Or like maybe Reverend Bruce? That's different enough, I think. You're right, I do have it the other way around. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna go Brother Bruce. Bruce. I can't imagine he has a lot of photos. Oh. Well, maybe. I mean, he is going to be a heel. I do like it better than this, like, still from a WWE documentary. What about... Yeah, I don't... This is what I don't want. I don't want this. I don't want this. This is upsetting. Yeah, let's use the alt. Let's use scumbag Bruce Pritchard as his photo. Great. You know what? Let's save this as let's save that as an alter ego. What's his gimmick? Preacher. Yeah, no, that's fine. Diane Von Hoffman. You are going to be managed by Brother Bruce. Alright, let's check these emails and then we'll call it. Jushin Thunder Liger is feeling the effects of a grueling schedule. Okay, alright, okay. We got 1.3 million buys for Wrestle War. We also got 2.4 million viewers, so 3.7 total views for the pay-per-view. That seems good. That's like more people than watch Saturday night. Oh, we went head-to-head within your house. Oh. Well, let's see who's winning the battle this week. I think we're going to win this battle, boys. They put the Stalker and Marty Jannetty in the Intercontinental title against our pay-per-view. And Hunter Hearst Helmsley beating Tommy Rogers by countout. What on earth? Now hold on. Sid Vicious and Shinya Hashimoto in their first blood match. Now wait a minute. Yeah, this is like, I assume there must be something. Oh, it was in Western Europe. Maybe that's why it was so bad. But still, none of their stars are on the show. And I assume there must be a thing that's like, hey, this is a like B-level pay-per-view or whatever. But this is worse than what they put on Raw. Raw has stars on the show. Like, this is terrible. Anyway, that is going to do it for me. I will be back on Thursday with Nick for WWE vs. TNA. I don't think we're going to make it to Lockdown. I think Lockdown is still weirdly far away. But hey, you get all the fallout for WrestleMania 21 on Nick's side. So tune in for that. And then, of course, next week for WCW, we are now on the road to Slamboree, which is in 20 days. Okay, that's a pretty quick turnaround for this pay-per-view. So good thing I've already been cooking up that stuff on that brand. So yeah, that'll do it. If you're watching this on YouTube, like the video, leave a comment, subscribe. Come hang out live Tuesday, Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern over at twitch.tv/Swarls. And that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.